child and wild with the band played, how I ran to the man with his hands swayed. Clarinets were my pets, and a slide trombone I thought was simply divine.
I tried not to expect too much because you never know, but I was very moved yesterday walking through Sofia at how original it feels. I travel quite a lot in Europe and the States, and it now feels like every city looks the same. There's H&M and there's McDonald's and there's just, everything is predictable. And in Sofia I went from shop to shop, everything independent, very artistic. There's a lot of graffiti, but it feels very expressive. And so I loved the individuality and the artistic emergence that I felt here. I think the idea of a concert is such a beautiful blueprint for society because, you know, last night we had 1,000 people in the hall and most of them probably strangers, and yet everybody comes in and decides to feel something together. And I think it's a very powerful thing to agree as an audience member to come in, experience something beautiful, hopefully. Something that maybe holds a mirror up to who we are. For example, last night I sang a lot about love. And I would love for people to go home saying, am I loving to the best of my capability? Am I loving people that are difficult to love? Am I handling my own lack of love or despair? Am I handling that well? This is what great art does, is it makes us look inside and feel. But in a concert, it happens in community. As to perform as a classical singer,
Yes.
you have to spend a lot of time working on your technique. There are so many things you have to master to be an opera singer. You have to master your physical instrument, you have to master musical styles from across the centuries, you have to master languages. I'm working on my Bulgarian. You have to master the human condition to a certain extent in order to portray it theatrically. So it takes a lot of time. And so I would encourage young singers to be patient to a certain extent, but also impatient and work very diligently and very hard to figure out who they are as singers. I think every performance I do is a turning point, in a way, because you have to be completely present to give a really powerful performance, and that means taking a lot of risk, and it means meeting that particular audience where they are. And there's an old saying that says you're only as good as your last performance, or in sports, you're only as good as your last match. And I think there's truth in that. So I just keep, I don't look back too much, I keep looking right here, right now, how can I make this moment matter?